and I am from Cuttack, Odisha. And I am completed my graduation in Math Honours from RT University, Bhubaneswar. Today we are going to discuss about some basics of coordinate geometry. Before we are going to start coordinate geometry, we have to know that what is coordinate geometry. So, the study of coordinate system. Okay. So, here we can see it is a white sheet and it is a two-dimensional surface. And also it is called as what? A plane. Now, we draw some points here. So, as we know that the points have no length, no breadth and no area. So, what is its location? Each and every point has unique location, right? So, today's task is that how we can find a location of a point. Okay. So, to find the location of point, we need to use the tool that is coordinate axis. What is to find coordinate axis? We have to draw two perpendicular lines like that. And the two perpendicular lines, as we can see, it is intersect each other and the intersection point is called as origin, right? And here we can see that it is a horizontal line and it is the vertical line. The horizontal line is named as x-axis and the vertical line is named as y-axis. As we can see, this is divided into four parts, that is 1, 2, 3 and 4. The four parts are called as what? Quadrants. Okay. And the quadrants are always in anti-clockwise direction. Here it is a noted point, that is the quadrants are always in anti-clockwise direction. Okay. And the angle system is known as Cartesian system. When the Cartesian system is placed in this coordinate axis on a plane, then the plane tends to be Cartesian plane. Again, it's a noted point that when it is placed on a coordinate axis on a plane, the plane tends to be Cartesian plane. Okay, got my point? So, the Cartesian plane, otherwise called as XY plane and coordinate plane, etc. etc. Okay, now we are going for some graphical representation. Here, as I said it before, that it is the origin and here it is the x-axis and here it is y-axis. Again, x-axis is divided into two parts, positive x-axis and negative x-axis. Similarly, y-axis is divided into two parts, that is positive y-axis and negative y-axis. Okay. So, here we can see the origin, we named it as 0. Then what is 1, what is 2, what is 3, what is 1? 1 is the origin point from the 1 is the unit distance from the origin. Similarly, 2 is the unit distance from the origin. And it is same for all axes, that is 3 is the unit distance from the origin, 4 is the unit distance from origin. Now, we come back to our task, that is how we can find the location of a point. Okay, here I take a location, here I take a point. As you can see that the point lies on x-axis and y-axis. So, here we can write it as like that, x comma y in bracket. Here, x-axis is called as x-coordinate or abscissa and the y-axis is called as y-coordinate or ordinate. Okay, now I draw a perpendicular line here and it lies on x-axis and the point is 4. And what is 4? As I can say before, 4 is the unit distance from the origin. Here I draw a perpendicular line from here to the y coordinate. Here it lies on 3 and 3 is also the unit distance from the origin. As we can see that it is similar to this and this also similar to this point. Here we can see that x is equal to 4. 4 is in x coordinate but perpendicular distance from y-axis. Similarly, 3 is in y coordinate but perpendicular distance from x-axis. So we can say that x coordinate is a perpendicular distance from y-axis and y coordinate is perpendicular distance from x-axis. Okay, then we can say that it is in first quadrant, so it comes on positive comma positive, because the x-axis is in positive and y-axis is in negative positive, so both are getting positive. What about second quadrant? It is comes negative and positive, because the x-axis is negative and y-axis is positive. What about third quadrant? Third quadrant is negative and negative, because the x-axis is negative and y-axis is negative. Similarly, for fourth quadrant, x will be negative and x will be positive and y will be negative. So, for example, if someone is asked that is what will be the location of the point of this, this will be when x is equal to -4. And what will be for y? Y is going tends to 0, because y coordinate is the perpendicular distance from x-axis. So the point is -4, 0. Similarly, we can find the location of point of this. That is, we can say that here x is the perpendicular distance from y-axis, so it is 0, and here y is -2. That's it. I think so you got all clear my points. Thank you so much.